In this video, we're going to talk about how to find the surface area of a rectangular prism, or a right prism, actually. And let's define what surface area is. Surface area is the area of all of the faces added together of a particular prism. And in this case, we have this rectangular prism, and as you may recall, there are 6 faces. 4 of them are rectangles, and in this case, 2 of them are squares. So we have a total of 6 faces. And what we could do is we could, in this particular case, find the area of this face and multiply it by 4 because there are 4 of them. And then we could add that to the area of this base, multiply it by 2 because there are 2 of those, and that would tell us the surface area. But that's a little bit cumbersome. So there's actually a formula we use to find the surface area, and that involves using the area of the base multiplied by 2, because let's say that let's say the square was the base for a moment. Then we would have this base and its opposite, and then we would need to get the lateral area. Well, what's the lateral area? The lateral means side. It would be the area of all of these 4 sides. And an easy way to find the lateral area is to find the perimeter of this shape, the distance around, which I'm going to represent with rubber bands here. All right, I'm going to put these rubber bands around this shape. And I'm going to multiply that perimeter, by the height of the shape. In other words, what I'm suggesting to you is if you think about it like this. I've taken these rubber bands and I'm stacking them along the lateral sides here of this prism. And if I kept doing this, I would eventually cover the prism in these rubber bands. And that's why I can multiply the perimeter of the shape by its height. And that will tell me how much surface area there is on the lateral sides. And then I'm going to add that to the bases. Okay, let me show you what this looks like in terms of solving a problem, and we'll go from there. Okay, in this rectangle, the one on the left, figure A, we have a rectangular prism, and it has a base. The base of the prism is 9 feet by 2 feet, and then the prism, the whole prism, is 3 feet tall. 3 feet tall. So surface area equals the lateral area plus 2b. And what is b? Well, b is the area. In other words, b is the area of that base. In this case, base times height. So why don't we start by finding b, because that's pretty straightforward for us. b is the area of the base of the figure. And that, of course, is going to be 2 multiplied by 9. And that means that b, capital B, which means area, once again, is going to equal 18 feet square. All right, now that we found that, we need to find the lateral area, which is going to be the perimeter of this shape and multiplied by its height. So let me write that out for you. Lateral area equals the perimeter times the height. Okay? So the perimeter of this guy, I'm going to multiply it by its height. So let's figure out what the perimeter is. I have 9 by 2 by 9 by 2. So that would be 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 2 is 20, plus 2 more is 22. So I'm going to multiply 22. And I'm going to multiply it by the height of the shape, which is 3. And just to review, that's this 3, how tall this prism is. This 2 is the height of the face, that is the base. All right, so the lateral area here is going to equal 66 feet square. And now I just need to add those two things together. As I said, surface area, SA, equals the lateral area added to 2 multiplied by the base. Okay, so here we go. The surface area will then equal the lateral area, which we said was 66 feet square, plus 2 times the base. The base was 18 feet square. So, down here I've got my surface area equals 66 feet square plus 36 feet square, and my final answer for the surface area is 102 feet square, and that would be the surface area for this particular rectangle. All right.